Here we go. Welcome everyone to ChessWhiz TV episode 117. Today is March 10th, 2015, and we're doing the Mountain Man today. Well, the first I heard of the Mountain Man was when I joined my recent employer, and I got an email that said, "The Mountain Man is in the break room." It's like, what does that mean? Does that mean I should stay out of the break room? He's going to kill me? And then 2 weeks later, it happened again. Email to everybody in the whole building. The Mountain Man is in the break room. Finally, I asked, what is this Mountain Man and what is he going to do to me? It turns out the Mountain Man is in the break room and he's going to sell you nuts and snacks and things. And I'm like, oh, really? That's the Mountain Man? So it's like an advertisement. The Mountain Man is like a traveling nut salesman. I don't know why he named himself that. Maybe so he could sell more nuts. But in my opinion, his name is a little scary, especially when he's in the break room in my email box. But this is also a pun because the Mountain Man means getting him on top of that mountain. We're going to play some King of the Hill today, which is a chess variant where if you get your king to the center of the board, you instantly win. Now, in the opening, you can try to get your king to the center, but you'll probably just get your king checkmated. So that means chess, a lot like chess. You got to play a regular chess game, keep your king safe. But then in the ending, there is no end game. It's not like you have to memorize any ending technique or anything like that. You just move to the center and you win. So it's a nice way to just not even play a chess end game. So let's go do that. We're going to play one of them games, King of the Hill. And then I'm going to tell you guys a cool announcement. So don't go away if you're just like, oh, King of the Hill, I'd give you it. Just don't even do that because 3 minutes, 2 seconds out, it's going to be my choice for right now. I noticed, by the way, that all my ratings are behind these giant chess pieces. Hold on, let me hide my chess pieces. There we go. All my ratings are nice and low now. 1900, 1900, 1700, 1500, 1600, 1800, 1600. But my King of the Hill is still kind of nice. It's over 2000. So I should probably play badly in King of the Hill in order to get my ratings more consistent. You know what I mean? They used to all be over 2000. Oh, I'm just kidding. They weren't. They used to almost be all over 2000. There's even an episode called All the Things Over 2000, and it was an utter failure. However, since then, I have done a great job getting the rest of my ratings under 2000. It's a lot easier, by the way. If you have a goal of like improving your rating upward, that's so hard. So my goal is just to lower my rating. It's so much easier. I enjoy my life much better now that that's my goal. So anyway, there's an exciting announcement coming up right after this chess game. And so you shouldn't not leave. You shouldn't not leave because then you'll miss the announcement. So I'm actually castling here. Even though it's King of the Hill, you can see the raised board area here, which says move your king to that area. I'm just going to ignore that for now. I think I'll play... Oh, this is scary. I'm going to have to capture with pawn. I'll just live with that. I'll just capture with pawn. What's the worst that can happen? It's not like I'm going to get checkmated. It's not going to be that bad. Okay, maybe I will get checkmated. King h7, protecting the pawn. I got this pawn protected. I can use the open file with my rook. Bishop still attacking bishop. I got knight d4. Yeah, okay, so I'm totally fine. My king is sturdy and nothing is in danger. Now, it's a real problem that this pawn is pinned. I don't like that because I want to push it. You know, when you've got two double pawns, might as well trade one off. Also, I want to push it so I can fight against the center. These pawns could be really useful if I traded them both against this center pawn. Just start using them as a lever, just bashing against his center. But I can't be doing that while I'm losing my queen. So I need to come up with a plan to allow that, make it possible. By the way, your channel description is now wrong today, according to Fianchetto123. It was like just 1 week ago when he told me my channel description was wrong because it was set to 3 p.m. GMT and it had been like that for 6 months, which is wrong because daylight savings had changed it to 4 p.m. GMT. So I fixed it, and then daylight savings just occurred like 3 days ago. I think rook up here, protecting this, and now I can get out of the way. I don't think he should push because he takes his pawn, I pin his queen. So then daylight savings just happened and now it's wrong again. I can't even believe myself. So I'll fix that too. We're gonna have a bunch of administrivia after this game. We're just gonna go bonkers on admit. So this is really good for me, I think. This is really, because I got all these center pawns. Now I'm just rocking the center pawns. Like I take one and I still have 4 or so. I don't want him to play knight here. That's the one thing I don't want. Anything but that, actually. Take is okay, but why would I give him more center when I can have more center? Hey, game per frame, I'm more enthusiastic than you in the face. Actually, I just got a comment on YouTube. It was like this. It said, this guy is not the best player on the internet. And I was like, ouch, ouch, right in my heart, right in my chess playing heart. And then he said, but he something about his personality. He knows English, something like that. And I was like, oh, that makes me feel better. At least you know that I can talk. And so that cheered me up somewhat. But still, it was like, why would you say I'm not the best chess player? Look, I'm playing the world champion right here. This guy named Fianchetto. There is nobody better than him at this moment that I'm playing. So really, just let me have my moment. D5, strike the center. I got so many center pawns. I might as well use them, right? Look at this, 5 center pawns against his 1. That's the way I count. I could take g2, but it's scary if he traps it in with his bishop, and then it's like, save the rook campaign. It's like save the whales, except it's a rook instead. I'm going for it because this is going to be pretty exciting. It's this game based on Lord of the Ring films. Asks Cheese Makes Me Happy. Cheese Makes Me Happy and game per frame. I must ask you guys, and Kellis90. Kellis90, I'm like, I've never even heard of you. You might as well be Kellis109. I do not know who you are. So my question for you guys is, how did you find the stream? Because every now and then I go on Chess with TD. It's twice a week, by the way, Tuesdays and Saturdays at, what happened? Oh, I forgot it's King of the Hill. I'm a doofus. I'm a total idiot. I'm lacking in brain cells. As soon as you move your king to the center, you win. He moved his king to the center, he wins, and I just sat there talking about Mount Kilimanjaro. Can't even believe I let that happen. So if I had been thinking, then in this position right here, I would have lost because I can't stop him from moving into this square without losing my queen with f5. So if I'd been thinking here, maybe I'd push and let him have this, because at least it keeps his king out. Or if I'd been thinking here, I don't know what I would have done different, but that was painful. That was painful. So we got to focus on King of the Hill, guys. But first of all, what I need to do right now, is go to this website, twitch.tv. Just twitch.tv. I'm just going to twitch.tv, right? And I'm like, okay, here we are on twitch.tv, and I'm going to search for chess. Because this is what happens to me. I'm like, broadcasting my chess. Yay, chess is happening. And then all of a sudden, all these strangers are in my chat. And it turns out it's because someone really good at streaming. So let's see what's happening. There's Chess Whiz on top. Now there's some chess here and some chessy. So this guy, he's got 300 people. That's the thing right now. Quick. Luke Payne is streaming his chess, and he's bleeding viewers into my stream. People are like, wow, this quick Luke guy, let's go watch Chess Whiz instead. So they move over to me, and all these strangers are in chat. So most of them don't get banned when this happens. I'm like, okay, hi strangers, you're okay, no problem. But a few of them get banned. So be careful, strangers, be careful. So I guess I'll just show off my schedule because it's all overlaid right here for you strangers, and it's wrong also, so I should just change that. Because we just had daylight savings. So now it's 3 p.m. GMT. I tried going UTC. I was like, guys, it's 4 p.m. UTC. You do the math. They didn't want to do the math. They were like, no. Tell me GMT or leave. So that's the schedule. Don't miss it. Now we're going to go to the teams part of this website. This is lichess.org. Great place to play chess online. If you click teams at the top, which is where you can't see, and then all teams, and then type TV, and you carefully avoid the Chess Whiz TV fake page with 1 members in it. You don't want that team. It's a bad team. Then, if you're here, by the way, if you own a team, you can click settings down here, and then you can be like, I control the description. So what I'm doing here is fixing this schedule as well. Very good. Okay, and now there's still no chat, so, I mean, there's still no chess. We need some more chess. But I'm going to give you guys an announcement right now. This is the first ever announcement that's a serious announcement. Usually I'm like, oh, I'm just kidding. But this is a real announcement. So important that I'm not even playing chess right now. I'm telling you the announcement instead. So hold on. Here's what we're doing. We're having a new event, and it's going to come up in 10 days. It's a Saturday from Saturday, and this is Tuesday, so it's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's on, let me get my calendar. I'm not very good with days. It's on March 21st. So before you even know what this event is, you need to be erasing everything on that calendar square. Okay, never mind. You need to click on that calendar square, pressing the delete key until you've got that blank so you can attend this event. this is the event. We're having a new tournament with cash prizes. It's called the Chess Whiz Cup, and I can't even say it without smirking because it's so awesome. So there's some cool people who are working with me on this. There's a guy named Happy-O who... he's a great programmer, and he created Atomic Chess on this chess website, and also another one, I think it was 3 Checks Chess, a great variant programmer. So he programmed me a super secret variant for this tournament. You guys don't even know what it is, but on the day of the tournament, March 21st or whenever it is, then I will reveal it, and we're going to have a tournament where everyone has to play that variant against each other, and the grand prize winner wins things, really good things. So you don't want to miss that, and it's at 3 p.m. GMT on March 21st, Saturday. So now I'm going to go post that in these forums. I'm going to click forum here, and I'm going to click which one? General, game analysis, feedback, or off topic? Or okay, so I'll go with general, I guess, because those others don't sound cool. And now I will paste in my text that I carefully wrote to myself, from me to me. I'm selecting this over here. There's a huge, huge warning that says don't tell people they're cheaters in this forum. I always ignore that. I'm just like, you're a cheater. So here's what it says. I'm excited, missing the I. I'll just read this to you. I'm excited to announce a new chess variant tournament, the Chess Whiz Cup, featuring a cash prize. You'll find out what that means. You don't want to miss this. When? 3 p.m. GMT, Saturday, March 21st. We're here, of course, litchess.org. Time control, 4 minutes, no increment. That means if you run out of time, you lose the chess game. I don't even care if you're about to checkmate. Duration, 90 minutes. That means 90 minutes of chess. You need to set aside that much time. If you're on the East Coast, it's 11 a.m., so you need to make sure you can bring a snack, because at 12:30, you can be starving. But that's the idea. 90 minutes. No entry fee, of course. I would never charge you guys. Never. Because it's such a hassle to get you guys to pay me anything. That's actually why. Rules, secret chess variant to be revealed at the start of the tournament. And thank you to Happy-O for making this happen. He was the programmer who was like, chess variant, go. And then Thibaut, aka Ornikar, who owns this website, that is an awesome website, he allowed it to happen too, and also helped with the programming. So he's awesome as well. Grand prize is 0.1 Bitcoins. Now, if you don't know what that is, don't even worry, because you're not going to win. All the winners know what Bitcoins are. But they're like virtual money. They're like, okay, so it's like money, okay? It's just like money. It's worth about $30 right now. Okay, maybe $29.2. It's going up and down all the time. But anyway, you can go to this website. You can go to the forums and read about this website, bitcoin.org, to find out what Bitcoin is. But it's basically like internet money, but it's not dollars. It's able to be transferred through the internet without a third party, such as a bank or a credit union or another bank. There aren't any. The event is sponsored by Chess Whiz TV, the most entertaining featuring stream like you've ever seen, the fastest chess you've ever seen. Why is this red squiggly? Oh, it gave me a pointy apostrophe. And then it says, check out past Opus on YouTube. For you viewers who are like, what is this guy? I want to see more of him. Go to youtube.com/users.chesswiztv. You can find that out. Watch live on twitch.tv. You're doing that right now, except for you YouTube viewers. Who can go to Twitch and watch live. And then you can also support the show if you want to. You beef up the support. I'm going to beef up the prize if we ever do this again, because this prize is coming out of my pocket. You just browse here, and you can make me feel really, really good. A tiny amount of money, guys, by the way. It makes me feel really good. It's really absurd. If you're like, here's 5 cents. I'm like, yes, 5 cents. That's actually the way it works. It does not take a lot of money to make me happy, because I have this weird defect in my brain that becomes happy when small amounts of money come my way. For example, if I'm walking down the street, and there's a street there, and there's a penny on that street, I become elated, assuming no one else just took that penny, because I can be like, wow, I'm 1 penny richer. I like that. So if you want to support the stream with a very tiny amount of money, I'm going to be super happy about that. I'm going to be happy about that. Question, comment, type. Oh, yeah, see you there. Now I have to play this checkmate. Here we go. Oh, it's so hard. Queen something? Is that the checkmate? Yeah, it's queen here, because the bishop's covering BA. Create the topic. And I don't have a title. Chess Whiz Cup. I can't type. And I blame this keyboard, by the way. Look at this keyboard. There's no keycaps on it. There's no nothing on it. There's just like, of course I can't type on this thing. I can't even see you when I'm holding up my keyboard. So I like to torture myself. That's why I use this keyboard. Tournament. Chess Whiz Cup. It should just be Chess Whiz Cup. New tournament. It needs to be so catchy that everyone clicks on it. So tournament, Chess Whiz Cup. There's a colon. That's cool. I like colons. Now I have to checkmate again. Life is rough. Okay, there's the post. There's the post. So now we've had the announcement. This is definitely a chin scratcher. lip scratcher sort of moment. So if you have any questions, you can ask him in chat. Definitely, you can post in that thread. I'm also going to post another thread in the team forum, which you just saw. Let's play some more chess, because really that's what this is all about. Let's play some more King of the Hill. This time I'm going to notice the king going to the hill. It'll be better. So while we're seeking, I'm going to see what the chat says. He says, "Como te llamas?" which means, will you please call me on the phone? No, it says, how do you call yourself? I call myself ChessWiz, thanks. I was looking at who had really low views, and then I saw you playing chess, said cheese makes me happy. Well, cheese makes me happy too. Thanks for answering that question. Decreasing rating of ChessWiz. This guy is so hyper that I assume that's a compliment. Don't tell me what I have to do. Okay, I won't. That we're playing an opening where I block with bishop, and by block I mean defend. How much do you have from Patreon now? Asked Fianchetto123. Great question, because I love to talk about Patreon so that I can just, you know, actually it's not that great. Push, right? Because I don't want this pawn to be blocked by this bishop. But if I push, I feel a little better about that. I have $3 a month from Happy-O, and he paid me once. So he was very, very generous. And I have $3 a month from Ace Rook, and I dedicated a significant portion of the last episode to him. So if you want something like that, too bad, because it was just a one-time thing. And I have those two people, so that's like $5, $6 a month. So I'm getting rich, man. In 70 years, I'm going to have like $400 thanks to these guys. So that's really generous of them, and it also answers the question. This is confusing me, says game per frame. That's the point. If you're not confused, you're doing it wrong. Okay, so the center is closed up, so that means King of the Hill mode is going to be pretty difficult. Forgot you're an hour early, says Olith. Yes, it's your fault, Olith, for not living in a time zone place. A place with real daylight savings, which, by the way, annoys me terribly, and I don't think we should have daylight savings. The only reason we should have daylight savings is the whole world does, except for Olith's country, wherever that is. And so if I were the only one, I used to live in Arizona, United States, and in Arizona, United States, there's no daylight savings. I'm not even kidding. They're like, oh, is it 3 p.m.? No, it's 3 p.m. Oh, it's still 3 p.m. And so that's actually more annoying, because whenever you're converting yourself to anywhere, you have to remember, well, is it June or is it December? Because they don't have daylight, and you know, you get the idea. So I went here instead of here to g5 because I didn't want to help this bishop become useful with itself. I wanted it to just sit there behind a pawn. Whereas if I was out here, the bishop would feel important, like I'm a bishop and I'm blocking a pin, right? So I'm just leaving it there. So kind of thinking about b4. Maybe it's stupid, but if he plays knight c5, play knight c5. Just do it. Do it right now. I don't care. Oh, it's ace move. I called him an ace rook. I keep doing that. Sorry, ace move. Or should I say, sorry, ace rook. Because move, that's not even chess related. It's more like dancing. Or poker. Or poker dancing. Take for free? How about take pawn for free? Okay, I did it. I'll do that. Oh no, the daylight savings in Europe hasn't happened yet. You Europeans, you're so weird. You're so weird. And your accent's so weird too. What pawn of mine will you take? Which pawn should I take? Kicking in the front seat. I gotta have my bowl. I gotta have my cereal. Okay, if I go right here, what's he even gonna do? Bishop f7, and then I'll say no. Okay, but I'm gonna try it. Here, and then he'll play bishop f7, and then knight g5, and then he'll take my bishop, and my queen's under attack. And that's really bad, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'll build a net. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. So, king, don't forget it's king of the hill. King into the center wins. How is ace rook better than ace move? Because I said ace rook. That's how, man. If it was ace move and I said ace move would be better. That makes sense to me. But if I say ace rook, then it's ace rook, because ChessWiz said it was. That's basically my measurement for whether something is best or not, is whether or not I said it was best. Take his bishop now, he takes my knight. Those are some sent pawns, don't want to allow that. Now he's explaining his name in the chat. Don't lose that either. Knight, this is great. He didn't have so many bishops, I would really feel good about myself. But that's a lot of bishops he has. Okay, Ace, whatever your name is, that's enough attention for you. I need to go win this chess game. There's 2 seconds added every time I move, so I cannot run out of time. That's infinity time. Just the same as I'm getting infinity money from Patreon, because it's a little bit every move, so I just play infinity moves, and it becomes infinity time. Back and forth with the bishop. Oh, it's a different bishop this time. Really changing it up. I think, therefore I am here. His center is so blockaded by my knights. This really couldn't be better for me. What if I take this? Or this. I should take this. Because when the center falls apart, it's really, really key in King of the Hill. Now his king must not enter. Which means I need to guard this square. That's going to be tough. I think I should push. Actually. Because his king now can't advance, and it gives me more chances to come in if he moves his bishop. This is going to be about the kings, because the board is opening up, and it's whoever gets their king to the center first wins. So, check. Is this working? He looks pretty stymied. And then knight here. He's pretty well kept out. This is working. Great. I think that this is very dubious position for his king. He was a little too bold. Do you know why I'm doing this? Don't tell him. But I has a plan. Checkmate to you! I didn't say that part out loud because this Fianchetto dude is watching with his ears. He's watching the stream with his ears. So if I had said, guys, I'm just going to play rook h5 as soon as he moves his bishop, then he would never move that bishop. He'd sit there for the rest of the game. So I just kept that secret, you know, like, hey, to myself, rook h5, rook h5, rook h5. And it worked. So thank you, Fianchetto, for falling in my trap. That shows you how you can't just waltz your king out there in King of the Hill if you're just going to get checkmated with it. You really have to be careful. So for those of you just tuning in, we're playing King of the Hill chess today, which is a chess variant where if you get your king to the center, you win instantly. It feels like you should just do that in the opening, but you shouldn't. If you do, you'll get checkmated. When I first tried King of the Hill, of course, I was definitely e4, king e2, king e3, just trying to get that king out there. But what happens is it gets ensnared by the enemy, and then bad things happen from there. After being ensnared, it doesn't go well. So you actually have to just play a chess game, and then your end game changes a lot. So I really like it. I really like this variant. It doesn't get enough attention on chess.org, probably because I invented it. Maybe I invented it. Don't tell anyone I said that. But that's one of the reasons. Also, there's a lot of cool variants on here, as you can see. You can play, well, never mind, that's all the variants. E4, E5. I'm fighting Fianchetto over and over, which is great. Bishop out. Ooh, what about knight f6? Knight f6, knight c3. Here. Knight takes pawn, knight takes knight d5. He doesn't even know this opening trap where what happens in this trap? Where I get an even position and a pawn in the middle. This is such a good opening. It's really good. I'm getting a challenge from IM15. That sounds great, but you should make this a King of the Hill challenge, IM15, because we're playing King of the Hill. Here's how you do that. In the drop down, when you're like, I'm challenging a friend. Oh, it's very nice. You had to click friend when you were challenging me. Under variant, you choose King of the Hill. So just change your challenge to that, and I might play you, otherwise I won't. I don't know this line. Queen h5. Maybe I should play Queen f6. That's really strong. Don't tell me why that wouldn't be, because I'm saying it. Maybe I should defend this guy over here. Maybe knight c6 would be strong, defending this pawn. Or maybe bishop d6, though, the knight will take. That is bad, because I need to keep him really forked, literally. So don't do that. Take the knight would be the worst choice. Take the bishop would be... This isn't an opening. No one told me about this for a reason, and I think the reason is it's horrible. Bishop e5. I take here before it gets away. He takes my center pawn with check. My knight is pinned, but I play here. Queen e7. Then he trades here because he's just feeling it, you know. Now I still have the center. This is a dubious position. Oh, no, this has got to be good for me. Now we're all king of the hill all the time. How are we going to keep his king out? Very carefully. If we play bishop c5, then it covers some dark squares. Meanwhile, the pawn covers some light squares, so I think I'm good. I could also bishop here, but I think it just gets challenged. So, okay, hold the king out. This is king of the hill. Keep the king in the non-center for him. And my king, look at this, 1, 2, 3. So this is, I think this is a really, really good position for me because of this pawn right here, staking its claim in the center. It keeps this king away, and it keeps me happy. It rhymes. Take the knight, king takes, pawn f4. Ooh, he'll never enter the center after pawn f4. But it's a trap. I would rather, yeah, how can I resist a free knight? I won't resist it. Is there a problem? No, I'm fine. Check. I love this. I love this bishop e stuff. Now I need to keep him out of these two squares. I'm doing great on d5. With d4, bishop needs to go on this diagonal. Take this. Maybe it's so tempting, but I'm not going to be crazy. I'm just going to go peacefully right back here. Now he's totally held out. Next I can throw another bishop check, which would do nothing, so let's not do that. Okay, definitely need to protect my bishop. It's my key. Or maybe here. I should probably play this. Don't let that pawn advance. Has the challenge changed? No, I am 1400 blitz rated 3-0. Wrong. You need to play King of the Hill challenge. Did I just tell you that? Are you not watching stream? You're just like, oh, Chess Whiz is online. I'll challenge him. You should watch stream. Check. No, I think rook over. No, that's not going to... Oh, it's okay. Whew. I'm seeing rook e1 check, and I'm forced to block my own rook. But I do have plenty of coverage. Still doing okay. Now I can play king f7. Not that I would want to, but I can. Oh, I should have taken there while I could, rather than now when I can't. I need to walk my own king up. Okay, so pawn takes, rook moves. Why not take that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. Now I promote to queen, right? I'm so cool. No, I don't promote to queen. Who would do that? Not me. Keep that enemy king out. Keep him at bay. Come on. Come on. I don't really have any enter center squares either. But he doesn't. If I played rook takes d4, I would be such a happier man right now. Such happier. Nice tries, but I can slip in here. Bishop takes bishop is possible. The king is kept out. And then rook takes, preventing king in. Oh, this is so delicate. This is like performing brain surgery on a man, which is harder than performing it on a walnut, because walnuts don't have brains. Keep on keeping on. That king can't enter. Have to take with rook. Okay, this is going great. He has to throw away his pawn to get my bishop. That's a pretty good reason to throw it away, actually. Okay, so now if I move a bishop, he pretty much gets in there, so don't allow that. And now I promote. Perfect timing. Okay, how do you like having a queen promotion in a game at King of the Hill? This is going to change up the game significantly. Like, I'll just checkmate him. It's one of the differences between this game and the previous one. Checkmate! Wait a minute! I checkmated him last game, and I'm doing it again. Well, that's boring. Same results. Why are we even doing this? Checkmate. Wow. Well, this pawn was a hero. What did it do? It went d5, and then it was like, wow, free knight. And then it was like, wow, free pawn. Then it was like, wow, free pawn. It was like, this is the best day of my life. I am a queen. And then it was like, I'm over here. Wait, that's not right. It was like, I'm over here. Right? And this was the route that my pawn took. Keep in mind, this is a pawn. Have you ever seen a pawn that makes a shape of a finger with its movements? It's pointing this way, I think. No, this way. It's reversed. My camera flips it, so blame the camera. That was an amazing pawn. I think you should get the prize for the most captures of any pawn that you've ever seen today. I bet it wins that prize. Okay, let's go play some more. And I'm not going to play you, I am 15, because you're not challenging me, King of the Hill. I'm going to play here. Oh, play some actual chess, says Fianchetto. No. No, I won't. Just stop accepting my challenge, Fianchetto. Can I change that? Can I be like, well, create a game that isn't against Fianchetto? I can't. No, I abort you. You had enough games. I'm going to play someone else. Sorry. I mean, it's not personal. It's just that we've played so much. The stream has a delay. Okay, guys. Don't hold this against him. But the stream has... Okay, I'm going to play you IM15. This will escape me from the gravity well that is Fianchetto123. There's a little delay in the stream, so when he hears me say I'm not going to play him anymore, he also hasn't... He's already... You know what I mean. It's delayed, so he didn't know that I said that I wasn't going to play him. Ooh, let's play the Bogo Indian. So this is a regular chess game. I'm throwing this in even though the episode is Mountain Man, just because I was requested in chat, and I'm so chat friendly that I will do this. That I will just do what the chat says. But it's really, we're going back to Game the Hill after this. Okay, so we're playing a Bogo Indian. Looks a lot like a Queen's Indian. Looks a lot like a Nimzo Indian. It's just basically an Indian. 97, BD7 for you technical people. Now, I always have to decide, and I do this at the spur of the moment, should I push my C pawn or my E pawn? And I usually just don't even decide. I just move my pieces around and not do it. But eventually I'll do that. It's going to be great. Take this. And this is usually the point where I'm like, okay, I'll move one of these. When I was a young man, I would play C5. But now I play C5. No, I would have probably not. But why did he capture with this way? He should have captured with bishop. Because then his pawns wouldn't be doubled. And his bishop would be not on D2. It's so much better. Actually, the reason I like this is because this pawn can never be protected by a pawn. Which means it has to be protected by non-pawns, like this bishop. So when I attack it with my bishop, he's tied down to defense. I like to solidify targets on the board and then attack them with things. That's why I love attacking pinned pieces. If there's one thing that you're going to remember, then remember this. Attack pinned pieces. If you forget your own name, I don't even care. Just remember attack pinned pieces. Because they can't move anywhere. It's like, oh, you're under attack. Oh, I'm attacking you again. Just keep attacking it. And then when he's like, oh no, then you're winning. You listen for that. That's the clue. I don't want to trade you there, though, because I want to attack this pawn. X-Ray LX is fizzling his quizzle. I'm not going to try to translate that one. Altgenstein. I speak German thanks to X-Ray. Okay, I really like this position for me. My development is faster. I have more center with my advanced pawns here. He's got doubled isolated pawns, pretty weak. My rooks are more active already, but I need to move quickly. And I don't mean by time, although that's important too. But I need to really take advantage of the fact that my rook is on the open file instead of his, and his bishops are not active, whereas my bishop is a little roomier. Because if I just move a few things, then he'll rearrange his pieces and my advantage will be gone. So I really need to capitalize on it right now. And now that I've said that, I will use my shift key and capitalize on it. Here we go. I'm attacking this piece. It's not technically pinned, but I'm still attacking it. It can't move. So in that sense, it's attacked twice. You know, it would be really cool if my knight were on D3. This is the way I play. I'm like, where would it be really cool if my knight were? And then after I find a spot, I'm like, okay, knight here, knight here, knight here. It's a really good way to play your chess games. Just find where your knights belong and move them there. But I'm going to go with the free pawn for today. I'll go with the knight squares next game. Or maybe a little later this game. I just really want that free pawn. Everyone's using emoticons in chat because they love X-Ray LX. Not really sure why, but as soon as he entered the stream, then it was just love for him flowing through the chat. Really like this D3 square. Look how D3 it is. Knight around, right? I just so want to do it. Definitely. Definitely putting my knight in there. He's going to regret ever playing a game of chess with me. Well, I guess the worst that could happen is he'll lose. Oh, nice. I'm skewered. I get out of the way. He picks up my pawn. Ah, this is not okay. What if I do this? Bet you didn't see Queen D3 thinking about Knight D3 all this time. That was a nice move, Rook A4. It was nice. It totally stopped my plan. But I'll just make a new plan. What do you think of that? I want to push my pawns and have a protected passed pawn. But if I push this one, he takes it. If I push this one, he attacks it with rook a5. And then he gets this one, so I'll defend this one for now. Up here with my knight, and then I'll advance. I really badly want to advance these. So it'll happen. The only question is when. Actually, the answer is right now. So that's great. And now I'm defending a pawn like a noob. But my passed pawn is so powerful, this one right here, that it doesn't even matter. No. No. I don't want to go to Candy Mountain. That didn't work. Now my passed pawn is not awesome. That's so sad for me because I was so close to having an awesome pawn, and then suddenly I don't have any pawn at all. And I also have 20 seconds, so then my new plan is to run him out of time, and it will happen very now. Okay, 15 seconds to 20. Let's see how fast this guy can play. There is no time increment, and that's his fault because he chose the time control. So let's see what we can do to this poor man. Pin that bishop. Pre-moving, pre-moving. Looking pretty good for me because I can check him and he'll be like, no, what do I do? And you're out of time. I am 15. Too bad you're 15. I'd won if you were not 15. It's really tough when the time's really low and really even and you need to move quickly. If your king has some potential checks. Oh, I could have taken a rook for free. That would have been nice. Because when I play this, he has to move his king. But I might have moved my rook over here, which would mean he cannot pre-move king d1. So there's no safe pre-move besides the fact. Ignore the fact that there's a free rook over there. Just ignore that part. And because you don't know what pre-move is going to work, you can't really pre-move, or at least you do and it doesn't work. And when you can't pre-move, you run out of time. That's basically the rule of the internet. If you can't pre-move, you run out of time. So that's why that was good for me. But I really wish I could have used d3 a little bit better. I got that pawn up there and I got a protected pass and then I just lost it. It would have been a lot better if that hadn't happened. Let's play some more chess. Got a challenge here from Kasparov, and he's playing the King of the Hill just like it should be. Thank you, Kasparov. I got some of your letters mixed up there, but don't blame me. I'm Lisdexic. Chess was missed a good move according to the chat. But I don't believe it. Chat is wrong. Chat's usually wrong. So let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's get some action on here. Come on. There's like 100 people wasting their time watching you not move. Oh, it's my turn. Let's find out how many people are watching. I can do this because it's my show, so I can broadcast whatever I want, including my own self. Oh, including Taco Bell. That's boring. Yeah, let's close that one too. Let's close that one too. Okay, we're back to chess. Here we go. Kasparov in the stream. XRLX says he's a famous Twitch person, and I don't believe him because he's on the internet. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Not even if you want to. A lot of people just, instead of like trying to find out the truth, they just want to find out things that agree with them. So they're like, they search for, you know, is cat's milk bad for newborn babies? And they want to read that babies should not drink cat's milk. So the first thing they do is click on the article that says cat's milk is deadly for babies. They don't even read the article that says cat's milk makes your baby a super baby, because they just want to read what they want to read. You know how that is? You know how that is. I'm sure your friends are like that, but not you, just your friends. Ooh. Ooh, free bishop. I'm totally ignoring the fact that I'm getting checkmated down here. Totally, not even like partially ignoring. I'm completely ignoring this. But I am getting checkmated, so can I do anything about this before checkmate arrives in my doorstep? Well, it is King of the Hill, so I could just run for the hills. For those of you just tuning in, King of the Hill is this raised area in the board. If you move your king there, you win, even if you're getting checkmated next move. But if you're getting checkmated last move, it doesn't work. Has to be next move. I need a better cover on h5. He's going to play h5, crack this nut right open. Okay, here's my plan. Here comes defense. Yeah! I'm defending with my knights. What do you think? Not the best player on the internet. That's what the guy says when he reads about ChessWiz. Not the best player. Can I take here now? Then my king will have no protective pawns around it. So that seems like the perfect situation. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Watch me get checkmated. No. Yes. There's interesting choices here, but we're almost out of time, so let's just make one. How bad can it be? I bet this Kapsarov guy doesn't even know how to checkmate me, and they're not even going to bother to look, because it's not my job to checkmate him. Oops. Okay, I am an idiot. That's my conclusion. Take this knight. Protect my knights. Okay, so apparently I couldn't play that move sequence. It left my queen under attack. Oh, pretty bad. Question in chat, is there a way to find out your most ever Twitch viewers? Yes, we should look at my Twitch analytics. Great idea. Let's do that after this game. It's fun because it's dismal, but it's also fun. Yeah. King of the hill, come on. King in, I'm almost there. Don't tell Kapsarov, but I don't even care about my queen. I'm trying to get my king in the center. And I'm so close. Got to crack these. Actually, it's really impossible for me to get my king in the center. It's really impossible. Because of these two pawns, one of them is on the center square and the other one is guarding the center square. He's blocking d4 and he's attacking d5. That combination is deadly and I can't get in. Throwing away this pawn in an attempt to do it. But he captures the correct direction. Kind of catchy. Correct direction. Correct direction. Correct direction. Correct direction. Yeah. Definitely edit that part out of the replay. Yeah. Consider resigning? Asks Gazout. Why don't you consider resigning your life? That would be more appropriate for this position. Oh, checkmate. Good game, Kapsarov. Great attack there. That was really fun to maneuver my knights and still get checkmated. I guess I shouldn't have left my queen on d8 where you just took it. But even so, that was nice how I had no pawns in front of my king. That was well played. Let's go look at my Twitch stats here. I just go to twitch.tv/chesswiz/dashboard. It's /chesswiz because I'm chesswiz. Here's all the cool things. But if you click stats right here, you can see the history of Twitch. And first I will narrowness my screen. So we'll go back to the beginning of Twitch. I don't actually support suicide. I was just kidding. The beginning of Twitch was March 2014. Wow, we've been twitching a long time. It's like, why doesn't this body die already? September. Oh, no. Wow, it's older than that. Did we stream in February? Stop. I don't support. Don't kill yourself, Gazout. I actually meant for you to tip over your king. That's much different. Now I'm stuck on a spinner because I spammed the website too much. I want to see concurrent views. Oh, it's going to be like, oh, that's too many requests, you spammer. There was a problem loading the chart you requested. If someone else would just request a chart, then I would totally show it to them. Okay, I got throttled, so we're not going to look at my stats right now. Hopefully. Okay. This is more like it. 1 second. 1 second and no time on your clock. This is more like the way King of the Hill is meant to be played because there is no time for anything except blunders. So this is what we're going to play. Hello, Mad Funk D. Thanks for typing LOL in the chat. Really makes me feel good. I assume that LOL stands for lots of love. If it doesn't, then just don't tell me because that's what I want it to stand for right now. I've really wasted my screen. It's totally wasted. Oh no. There we go. Got to get this aligned. Let's see if Twitch is done throttling me. Oh, they are. Okay, great. So this is March of 2014. In March of 2014, we broadcast once, and there were 0.9 people watching. So we really started in April, and there was nothing in April. What? So we started in May. Here we go. And we streamed to 1 viewers and over here, and then we got on the front page of Lichess and 71 viewers concurrently. That's a huge number. Well, let's switch just to max concurrent because it'll be bigger numbers. Okay, so 79 viewers. So when we started, it was peaked at 79, but that was just a fluke because we were the first people to ever be on Lichess. But here's our maxes around 60 going through June 2014, and there were lots of lows around 40. Can you guys see these stats? This is kind of fun to look at these. So now the next month it was actually almost all 40s, so you can see ChessWhiz dying off in popularity. And then the next month in August we're looking at these right here. It's also low, like 38. So at this point I thought to myself, I thought this is pathetic. You should just quit life. No, I just meant quit. And so what I did was I cut back the show. It used to be, there's no one accepting the challenge. They don't want to play King of the Hill 1 second. It used to be 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But instead of killing the entire show, I just took out the Thursday. And that helped a lot because I was kind of burned out from all the chess. You got to balance your life between chess and eating. So I rebalanced and it was better. And so we continued. And in September, you can see the holes, I think. No, I think these holes are when I went to twice a week. Maybe I'm just making this up. This sure looks like 3 times a week. 3, 3, 3, 3. But anyway, it's very steady around 40. It's not growing, which is so sad. Still around 40 in October. Now we're in November, and it's sporadic. Okay, so this now we're 2 times a week. Finally, I'm depressed, and I switched to 2 times a week. 40, 40, 40, 50. But around the beginning of this year, things started looking better. Here I am at 50s, and wow, this one's up to 81. Look at that. So here's the stats for ChessWhiz TV, 50, 70. So the sad thing is that, and here's 79 and 58. So it's like it's been the same this whole time. I've been streaming for nearly a year, and the slope of growth is like, is pretty flat. Flying Queen wants to play a bullet. No, Flying Queen, we're playing King of the Hill. But it's super fast. IM15 is in the chat. He wants to know how he played. I don't remember. No, you played. I think you should have taken with bishop on c3. I don't think little b pawn takes c3 was best. You didn't play too badly though. I really like the activity with your queen's rook where you came up and skewered my pawn and then. But also when you run low on time, you got to move really fast, especially with no time increment. So that's my criticism for you. Running out of time is my criticism, but pretty good. Good activity with that queen's rook too. Okay, we've got a game. We get Ace Vez, and here we go. King of the Hill, no time on the clock. Oh, it's a closed position. Pawn fork. That counts as a pawn fork, right? It doesn't matter if the fork occurs much later. Okay, so he's trying to come in here. This is a demonstration of how you cannot win at King of the Hill chess. Because this is This is not checkmate, but it's almost checkmate. He has to take with bishop. Can he even find that in 4 seconds? He found it. Oh, out of time, ace it is. So you cannot do this. Of course, in 1 second chess, you might be able to do it because your opponent could mess up and not checkmate you. He could let you into the center. That could work. So it was a good try, but not against ChessWhiz. You like how I pawn forked the guy with like, okay, here's my pawn. Now move all your pieces where I can take you. And you did that. Okay, bishop here, not here. Okay, that's a pawn fork. I built it myself with your help. That was an interesting pawn fork. It's like a time delay pawn fork. It was pretty fun, though. Let's get another challenger in here. Let's not just sit here all by ourselves. Hey, look, there's Flying Queen. Oh, Flying Queen, I'll play you. It's the same thing, look. Look, the only problem is he has no rating, so he wasn't qualified to play me. But I don't care. Let's play. Here we go. Now Olaf wants me to check my Ustream stats. Olaf, they're all zeros. I mean, there's one person watching, and it's you. And don't know this variant. Good luck anyway. Okay. Hopefully you know the rules to the variant, because that's what we're playing. Here we go. I'm going to go for it. King, king, pawn. And he's like, how do I keep his king out? Well, you are keeping my king out. Oh, you're out of time. So his knights, this is great in King of the Hill. The 2 knights do a great job covering all 4 of these squares. These are freehand X's, which is why they're so ugly. Whoops, I declined. I went to accept. Did I click accept? Great word. I accepted. Okay, let's go. Hi ho, has someone here tried the Stark Trek 3D chess? No, I have not tried the Stark Trek. So I would have to say that someone else will have to answer that question who also hasn't, and they'll say no also. This is interesting, isn't it? How are you going to stop that? You didn't. Of course, you did make it a pretty bad move. You can't come in. No, don't. Come in. Don't. No, I'm now in check. Wow, nice, you did it. No, that was like 4 moves where every move is threatening king e4, and then he just plays king e4 and wins. No, I'm not going to look up the Ustream stats. They're really low. They're like about, if I remember correctly, there are 15 or 20 viewers per episode. We were just getting started on, and that peanut commercial. Oh, time! That peanut commercial kept coming on and scaring the viewers away. So that's why we switched to Twitch, by the way. It was a peanut commercial, and I was like, we're just not. Also, everybody else left. So that's why we switched to twitch.tv. So much better. Switch to Twitch should be my campaign, because it's so catchy. Oh, castling. I don't know why you'd castle. My king's going to center. Oops. Trade rooks. No. Okay, you're sent back. Now I'm sent forward. Oh, I win. Pre-move to the win. You got 7 seconds to groan. Oh, okay, here we go. Now I win. Pre-move to the win. King e4. What? How am I not winning yet? Okay, there we go. Win. Win. Ta-da. Good game. Very good. Enjoy. I'm eating a potato, says Bianchetta123. I hope you cooked that potato. I hope you cooked it. Okay, Fine Queen now has got it, according to chat. No. Ha. Whoa. No and whoa. Should I fork him? Don't enter center. Just don't. You cannot. Look at this. Knight captures knight. Huh. You still can't enter center. I'm defended on every front. Oh no, I'm not defended. I don't think I can stop king d4. I can stop it with king e8. He takes my bishop, then I'm like, yes, I didn't play king e7. Good, I'm not in check. And then I bring my rook over, which stops it. But I lose a piece. Good game. Not good. Not game. But it was fun. Aha! Should I do that? Yes, now I'm... Oh. You can't enter center. I have too many things. Check. And... check. Oh, you're out of time wondering what to do. I got a mail, guys. Look at this. My mailbox, which you can't see. And it's from Apostolov, which is an apostolic person. You know what that means? To be apostolic? Do you even know? What does that mean? Does that mean he's an apostle? Does he perform miracles? Apostolic people, don't they perform miracles? Maybe. Be a miracle if I won this chess game. Bishop back in. So this is even a regular chess game. Look at this. Not even king of the hill, because no kings will ever enter this hill. Ooh. Oh, better keep the queens on the board. Otherwise, there'd not be enough beef for me to keep him out here. This is more like it. I'm loving this new setup. Yep, queens. Now I got an extra queen. Very good, very good. Check. Yeah, I can win this. Check. Head over to that queen side. See how you like it. Let's see how you like it over there. Check. Oh, I should have played that last move. That was anticlimactic. I had much better. But hey, this is pretty good. Here I come. Stop me now. Stop me from entering center now. You cannot. Okay, we've got time for 2 more games. At this rate, we have time for 2 more games, and then we're gonna kick it. But I'm gonna re-announce my announcement because all these new people are out here, guys. There's a new event coming up, and it's Saturday from Saturday. It is coming up on March 21st, which is a week from Saturday, and it is a ChessWiz sponsored event. We're having a special chess tournament that's only for viewers of ChessWiz TV, which should be everyone, so you're not really disqualified. Ooh, except my rooks are pretty disqualified. There, that's the move for me. That's actually super strong right there, because now I can get into the center. King of the Hill chess is kind of weird sometimes. He runs out of time trying to stop king e4. Of course, he's winning because I haven't caught any rooks. However, ooks. Is that how you pronounce it? I haven't got any ooks. However, I can still just win on the clock. So yes, there's an event. It's a ChessWhiz TV sponsored event with a cash prize or Bitcoin prize, which is the same as cash. If you really hate your Bitcoins, if you win and you hate your Bitcoins, send me a message. I'll buy them from you. I don't even care. Bitcoins are really nice though. You can use them to get rich. So it's a chess variant tournament where you play a variant that you've never seen before. It's specially designed for this tournament. It's going to be kept hidden. No one will know what it is until the day of the tournament when it will be revealed. And I work closely with, oops. Ouch. I work closely with the developer who goes by Happyo. You may have heard of him. To design this for this website. We worked also with Ornikar, the owner of this website, to make this happen. So close partnerships. You could say that, or it's just a bunch of dudes doing some things on the internet. It was one of those things. Yes, I wanted you to have my bishop so I could king up faster. Bet you can't stop king d4. Boom, yeah. So all the information, that's the last chess game because I just feel so good to win that way. Click play at the top. All the information is at lichess.org. If you scroll down to latest forum post, there it is, Tournament ChessWhiz Cup. So what you can find out about the tournament is right here. It's happening in March 21st. It's here. 4-minute time control goes for 90 minutes, so set aside a little block of time for yourself there. Of course, it's free to enter, and there's a 0.1 Bitcoin prize coming out of my purse. My Bitcoin purse. You can't see it. It's virtual. But anyway, that's like $30. You should definitely enter. Even if you're a chess noob, you should still enter because there's no entry fee and you might win. Because it's a chess variant, so you might be like a whiz at this variant. You might not even be a noob because there's special rules that you don't know about. Nobody knows except a few people such as me and the owner of this website, Thibaut. They know. But don't ask them. They won't tell. I won't tell and he won't tell, so don't even waste your time. I'm so stoked for this tournament, guys. You can sign up. Nah, you can't sign up, but you can post the thread. You got any questions, and then you definitely want to tune in. I would say tune in 10 minutes before so you can be ready to hear the variant because it's going to start right on the dot at 3 p.m. GMT, which is 8 a.m. Pacific. Sorry for you Pacific coasters. Got to get up early on Saturday, or 11 a.m. Eastern. Sorry for you Eastern folks who still have to get up early at 11 a.m. I actually had a guy. I was like, do you want to be on ChessWhiz TV? He was like, yeah, but 11 a.m. is a little early for me. Needless to say, he did not come on ChessWhiz TV. So that's all the announcements. I'm really glad you guys watched the show. It was a lot of fun, and that's the whole point. So this has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.